This video is going to show you how to create groups and topics in Flipgrid. You'll see your groups on your discussion page. Here's a list of groups, and I can click Create a Group from here. The first thing to decide is whether this is a private group or a public group. So for groups that are your classroom, you want to keep it a private group, and that restricts the domain that can enter that Flipgrid. You're going to give it a name. It could be your class name or the name of your different periods or a content area, and then choose student email. On the next screen, we're going to enter the domains that will be allowed to use this Flipgrid, and it already has recognized eastsideusd.org, but now I need to add the student domain, which is stu.eastsideusd.org, and then decide whether you're going to use guest passwords. And that would be for if you have outsiders that you want to invite for discussions. Now you have an option to duplicate topics from another group. I'm going to skip that. And then you can share your group from here. I'm also going to skip this. I prefer to share the topics one by one instead of the whole group. Now here's my group. This is the media that's on the group that's kind of like a default. If I click Edit, then I can scroll down through those options again. I can decide if this is active or hidden, whether people could see this group or not. And I can change this banner art as well here by choosing one of the options or downloading an image. And now I can see the group and the topics here. I can click the discussion page and see that the group is now added to my groups. And I can click on the group to go to add a topic. So on Create a Topic, I'm going to need to start with a title. And then in the prompt, you can add sentence frames or instructions, any sort of thing you want the students to use as guidelines for their response. You can also set the recording time of how long students will have. I'm going to change it to 30 seconds. Closed captioning options in English. Video moderation, which I'll go ahead and turn on. And that means that students can't add their video to the group until I approve it. And then you can add media to this. You can record your own video, upload videos, or use YouTube videos and images. I think Giphy won't work, but you could use an emoji, and a lot of these other things won't work. My favorite is to record your own video, and that way you can model for students what they should be doing in their video. You can also add links, so this could be PDFs, documents, games, websites. You can decide if this topic is active or viewable right now, or if it's frozen or hidden. You can turn off the notifications. You'll get an email every time somebody uploads to the group, so I would turn that off. You can also decide whether people can download their videos or not. And then the video features are for students. This is important here. On their selfies and videos, you can decide here whether they're allowed to use the filters and stickers. Sometimes that's distracting, sometimes that's motivating, so you decide. And then you can turn on or off all of these other options to let them see video counts and likes, whether they can comment or not to each other, whether they can edit their video, whether they can attach links. And then in the feedback section, you can leave it as basic feedback, or custom feedback allows you to create a rubric so that you can give them feedback on their work. Then click Create Topic. And from here, you can share it directly to Google Classroom or copy the link and share it that way, or just wait till later. You can always share this a lot of other ways. So when I come back to the topic, you can see here's where I can record the first response, and I can have the option to share this topic again. So now here's the group, and within the group, I have one topic. And that's how you create groups and topics in Flipgrid.